losing this fight.
Skills, absolute skills, I tell you. What is going on, guys? It is Nate here, and that's the type of stuff I'm talking about with snipers. You know, I do snipe myself. You can see that I am using a sniper gameplay, and in fact, my most used weapon is a DSR. But I'll be getting into a couple of other subjects and clear up what I meant in my my Thunderstruck gaming commentary. Because a couple of people were saying that I was like hating on snipers, but then they're like, why you hate on snipers when you use C4s yourself? And when I say that, you know, snipers annoy me, it's not just your average, you know, everyday sniper that annoys me, you know. I guess it's like the BS, like that just happened in that intro clip. That obviously that's annoying. That doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, you know, it's pretty lame. But, you know, that happens with every weapon. There's all, you know, sorts of weapons to get lucky kills. Random wall bangs, accidental, you know, shooting through their teammates, killing you. Happens all the time. But what I really mean by sniper is the people who just, you know, they run in a 6-man team and just tack insert in the center of like raid or something, and then just, you know, ballista and hardscope into your spawn, and there's really nothing you could do. And that's the type of snipers that I'm talking about that make me mad. But what I really want to talk about was just a couple things. I have a couple questions for you guys, and one of them is, what do you want to see out of my gameplays? Because I know I've put up a couple of good gameplays, you know, they're like in the 40 kill team deathmatches, but those are kind of hard to get for me. You know, I don't get them every single day. It's not like I could post every single day. So would you rather have me, I guess, post something where I go like 33-5 and then post one like, I don't know, maybe 5 times a week, let's just say. I don't want to completely destroy your sub boxes. But, you know, if I go like 33-5, is that acceptable? Or do you want me to, you know, try my absolute hardest and post, you know, 3 times a week where I actually get some really amazing scores? Do scores mean anything to you? Or is it just kind of like background and you just want to hear me talk? You know, just let me know what you're thinking in the comments. Definitely be interested to hear you, because I've never really had this big of an audience before, so I've kind of just posted what I wanted. So yeah, if you want to let me know, then for sure drop a comment. It would mean a lot to me. And something that I wanted to talk about was my gamertag. And in the Thunder video that I put up, in the previous video that I put up on my channel, my gamertag was a fadget. And you must be wondering, what the heck does that even mean? I thought your name was NateFigs10. And a fadget is my second account. I know a couple of people had added me as a friend on my a fadget account. And yeah, if you wanted to go ahead and add me on that account, that's completely fine. I'll probably accept your friend request. The thing is, I don't get on that very often because it's my second account. My main account is just NateFigs, not NateFigs10. It's just NateFigs, no spaces or anything. And, you know, that's the account that I've had forever since, well, I want to say I made my account during Halo 3 ODST, whenever that was. I think that's my first Xbox 360 game. And I've changed it a couple times, probably 3 or 4 times, but eventually I changed it back to NateFigs, and that's where it is today, and that's probably where it's going to stay forever. And I created a fadget because if you've ever seen the internet cartoon Dolan and Gooby and Spoderman, it's really popular on Twitter, I know. But they're pretty much like Disney characters on acid. And me and my friends like to watch them and make fun of them. And something that they say is fadget, so I decided to just make my gamertag a fadget. And the point of that gamertag was to just see how high of a kill death ratio I could get. Because one of my friends kept on like stat resetting. And he's like, well, I'm not doing too well because I reset my stats. And then, you know, he'd reset again, and he'd be like, well, I'm better than you. And I'd be like, no, it's because you reset your stats. And he's like, well, why don't you go ahead and reset your stats? And I was like, well, I have every single one of my guns diamond, and I have like 130,000 kills. I don't think I'm going to stat reset. But I decided to make a new account, and, you know, just to see how high of a KD I can get. And I think it's like at a 4.2 right now. But my main account's at a 2.5. But that doesn't matter. I told you not to care about KD. I'm a hypocrite. Ah, and I rage on snipers. I'm raging and like comparing KDs. What am I? Anyway, yeah, so this is a 38-1 gameplay, and I think you already saw a long time ago. My only death was to a Warthog, and it blew up a car, and I killed myself, so that's really unfortunate. But anyway, make sure to drop that comment answering those questions, what you'd like to see in the future about my gameplays. And thanks for stopping by, I really do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.